first take on the index, it's a blowout performance right at the opening. The Nifty is up 160 points. The Sensex straight off the back up 600 points this morning. This is turning out to be a terrific Thursday, at least at the opening. A lot of stocks in focus. Fusion Micro, by the way, is up 5%. We told you about that news flow a while back, but that's really the big mover in the broader markets. We'll get to that in a bit, 5.5% higher. But first, straight to the frontliners. The gains are led by IT. We've talked about that ad nauseum. Tech Mahindra, Wipro, HCL Tech, Infosys, TCS, all your top gainers up 1 to about 2.5%. That's pretty much ruling the roost this morning. But you have banks too participating. So the bank Nifty is up 500 points. ICICI, Axis Bank are all in the green. SBI is up about 1% as well, looking pretty solid there. Auto stocks also looking good. Eicher Motors is up about 1%. We've been talking about how names like TVS are sitting at record highs. So it's really a market that has many leaders. On one hand, there's banks that's supporting. On the other hand, IT is coming back. So what's not doing well? Consumption is not great. Nestle, Tata Consumer, Asian Paints, HUL have taken a bit of a backseat this morning. Pharma is not great either. Cipla, Sun Pharma are trading in the red. Divi's is just about flat. Titan is just about flat. So consumption and pharma have taken a backseat. It's really the rate sensitives, the high beta names that have come back in a big way. And now the Nifty is sitting at a fresh record high at 21,100. Terrific start.
Well, terrific start, Sonia. And just take a look at a few stocks, the way they're moving. IRDA, after the big rally we have seen, that's up close to around 10%. NBCC, well, they have won an order from NCDC, which is National Cooperative Development Corporation. So that one as well is up close to around 5% because the order win is to around 1,500 crores. IRCTC, they are eyeing a major expansion in the non-railway catering business, and that stock, in fact, is up close to around 5%. Vedanta, they're saying that they've managed to come up with a refinancing plan for around $1.25 billion. Yesterday, the stock ended at the high point of the day, so it's giving some part off after a gap up of close to around 2% today, but still trading in the green, one of the top traded stocks in today's trading session. GMR Power, yesterday there was a large trade. I don't think there was, we got any big disclosure out there. That stock, in fact, has opened up with a gain of close to around 3%. I'm highlighting it because it's one of the top volume movers in, initial trade itself. Mid-cap IT, we made this point in our morning chat itself that IT could do well. Mid-cap IT is coming back in style. Emphasis, Coforge, you have Birlasoft, Persistent Systems, some of the top gainers from the F&O mid-cap stocks itself. Few stocks that are a little bit under the weather. You have Chambal Fertilizers, that's down close to 100%. Nippon Life as well is down close to 1%. And GMR Airports, after the big run that we saw yesterday, that one is down close to 100%. But guys, what a start. Double century, the Nifty looking good. The Nifty Bank is off to the races. That one was the underperformer year to date, and now, in fact, it's looking to catch up in terms of a performance. If we pull up year to date of the Nifty and the Nifty Bank, you'll see gradually in the last 2 months or so, it's been catching up with what the Nifty has done in 2023 so far.
We were discussing IREDA, right? IREDA is up another 10%.
Yeah.
It's 2 days back. We were highlighting how it's already at about 3 times price to book 1 year forward. So with the 20% over the last 2 days, it would be, it's obviously moved higher, but incredible run on that one. SAIL is coming up with large gains. So metals is another pack, right? With what we've seen with the dollar, etc. SAIL is up 2.5%. It's the second largest volume traded stock in the market right now. So very large volumes there. Tanla is another one. Tanla went up, I think, 15% yesterday. It's up another 6%. Huge volumes on Tanla this morning. 1158 on Tanla Solutions. I think we mentioned NBCC and Coforge, which are higher. Adani Green comes up with about a 4.33% gain. Again, volumes are very large. These the Adani Group stocks all saw some pullbacks over the last few sessions, but that one, Adani Green, is starting 4% in the green. JSPL, I think we mentioned 2%. So SAIL, JSPL, some action in metals and mining. You got Emphasis, which is up about 4.5%. Stocks at about 25.35, and HBL Power. HPL Electric, which is the smart metering company, that is starting about at about 240 odd rupees as well. So it's a pretty good start all over. And mind you, volumes are terrific. So there's no dearth of volumes. 3:1 is the advance decline ratio. Still early to talk about overall picture in terms of advances to declines, but we are starting up.